Happy Wednesday, YouTube family. Today I am back with some work from home job leads at these companies. They will train you regardless if you have experience or not. So go grab your coffee and your tea and your notepad and take some notes. Let's dive right into it. Remember, you got this. Speak life over yourself because what? The power of the tongue determines life and death. You got to believe in yourself because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. So let's go ahead and dive right into the first job. As you can see on the screen, as my mouse is circling here, they're seeking claim processing 3 to work from home. It is virtual. Yes, you see on here that you see these little cities and states. According to hiring manager, as long as you're in the 50 states, you're eligible to apply. And even though it's posted May 11, 2025, it is still current. And we scroll all the way down because we want to know how much we're going to get paid on this particular job. Again, you're going to get paid $20.50 an hour all the way up to $21.50 an hour. It only requires a high school diploma. You'll get paid hourly. And then when we dive in a little bit deeper, just to see what is your goals? What are you going to be doing on this job? Is you're going to perform data entry and verification of incoming paper claims. Really easy. Processing all claims submission for the payments, research and resolve claims, errors, utilizing business knowledge, training, and internal guidelines. You're going to also support other departments concerning claims related questions. You're going to participate in training and educational activities necessary to meet the requirement. Other positions to include production and quality standards and department goals. So you will receive some training. Regular, reliable attendance is required and other duties as assigned. Now, this job only requires a high school diploma or GED, 1 year of claims experience required. This is a beginner-friendly work-from-home job because they're going to train you regardless if you have experience or not. Knowledge of international classification of disease, which stands for ICD, and current procedure terminology, which is CPT codes, are required. If you don't understand that, go into Google, put this copy and paste international classification of disease and add video at the end of it. There's going to be tons of videos that's going to walk you through to give you that knowledge and understanding. That's what a lot of people are doing on these jobs. They're coming into these jobs. They may not understanding this, but they're getting that knowledge. And when they go in before an interview or a supervisor, they know their stuff. And proficient in Microsoft Office, remember, go to Microsoft 365 training. You can learn all that for free. And if this is something you want to do, all you need to do is scroll down, or you probably need to just scroll on up and hit that apply button right here. Okay, hit that apply button. Now, when I hit that apply button, I want to see how the application look. This is what the application looked like. Okay, you're going to have candidate info, questionnaire, submit. So you're going to import your resume. Make sure your resume is a PDF file. You're going to put everything, fill out everything to the best of your ability. A lot of times you can disqualify yourself or don't make it in because you're not filling out the right information. Your email address, we got to talk about that. A lot of people email address is not professional. I'm not saying not to have that. If you have baby girl 123, let that be your personal email address. And then when you're applying for jobs, once you put your first name, Tiffany or Elizabeth Johnson at gmail.com is more professional. Okay, so you want to do that. And then you confirm your email address, your first name, your last name, everything with the asterisk that you need to have to put in, your phone number, your preferred contact method. You know, they can contact you through email, mobile phone, home phone, the country that you live in. Okay, so you want to put in that. Of course, you will put United States in there, and then you want to put your address, your city, and your zip code. And then how did you hear about this job? You can put down here, there's different places, agency, career builder. You can say other, you can put my name on there. It's up to you what you want to do. Okay. And then you can go down here, replace your resume. They want a cover letter. You know, I would just do the things that they're not asking for to, you know, to make you stand out. A lot of people are not going to take out time to do a cover letter, but I would do a cover letter. You can add additional documents, your education history, your degree. You can click on here. What degree did you have? You know, and let's go back down here. Whatever degree you have, and then your major, your minor, your start date. It's asking for all of this, and you fill out everything to the best of your ability. Okay. Reason for leaving. Okay. Don't just say I left because I needed more money, because the company gonna think because you leave the prior, the whatever job that you had before, what you're on now, that you'll do the same thing. It has to be a good reason. Like, I'm leaving, it's because I want to better myself. There's different things that you can do. You can go to ChatGPT and just say, give me some reasons that I can put on my resume, the reason for leaving, and you can just put in your own words, your duties and your responsibility, add reference. You can put that there. Just fill out everything to the best of your ability, and then you hit next. It walks you through step by step of how to do it. Okay. You got to put in the work. Like I said, what come easy won't last. You're going to have to put in the work. So this is job number one. Job number two is with the company R1. They're seeking HIM specialists to work from home. This is a full-time position. And when we scroll down, the salary is between $14.11 an hour, all the way up to $21.88 per hour. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, you're just going to prepare formats and clean data in order to provide appropriate data for future and analysis. You're going to perform data entry function by hand keying electronic information into various data systems in order to maintain update information for future use and analysis. You go down a little bit further, you're going to assist in problem solving and troubleshooting, specifying system issues in order to ensure appropriate and data output. Now, it requires a high school diploma or equivalent, at least 2 years experience working with data, including data entry, report generation, and data preparation, knowledge of Microsoft Office product skills and data preparation and formatting, and excellent time management and attention to details. It don't ask for a lot of experience, so y'all need to hop on this. And plus, they're going to train you. You can always negotiate your salary at all times necessary. But if this is something you want to do, you go ahead and apply. This is job number two. Now, job number three is with the company Dodge Construction Network. They're seeking planning data specialists to work from home, you be in the United States. And when you scroll down here, they do have state home restriction listed. You have to be living in these states in order to be eligible to work. They want you to work Mondays through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central or Eastern time zone. Even though it says expected travel is 5% of this role, just talk it over and discuss it with your hiring manager, recruiters, or whoever is interviewing you. Because like I said, the job that I've been on for over 15 years required traveling, and I never traveled once in my life. And then when you go down a little bit further, you're looking for the salary. You're going to go all the way down. The salary is between $18.51 an hour, all the way up to $23.08 an hour. Now, basically, what you're going to be doing on this particular job is you're going to develop industrial relationships and gain expertise in the territory-specific data sources. You're going to ensure timely, accurate, and comprehensive data entry for all assigned projects and use the data to create or update. We went through these job recs, but did you hear they're talking about data entry? So I'm going to have to show you a free place where you can practice your data entry for free. And it says complete formal documentation required to support data collection process and address basic customer requests from customer care. Now, again, this job only requires a high school diploma or GED. You didn't see it says master's, bachelor's, associate degree. 18 months of outbound call experience, 1+ years experience in the construction world, data entry experience, proficient in Microsoft areas, excellent written and verbal communication, excellent reading comprehensive, comfortable working in a fast-paced role, production-driven environment, strong typing skills, critical thinking, and problem solving. I'm not going to go prefer experience because that means if you have it, that's great. If you don't, then don't worry about it. And if this is something that you want to do, then you need to go scroll down and hit apply now. This is job number three. Now, job number four is with the company Real Truck. They're seeking customer service representative to work from home. It's still current, y'all. Even though it says May the 8th, it's still current. It is a full-time job. It's remote. You can work anywhere as long as you're in the United States. And the starting salary is $15 an hour. Some of y'all may say it's low, which I can understand because your bills is more higher. But you got to start off somewhere. Get that experience and then move on up like to Jefferson, and you can offer more. Or you can negotiate this salary, but you have documentation to back you up. It is a remote work schedule, weekly pay, which is great. 2 weeks paid time off, 401k company match, full medical and dental, tuition reimbursement. They'll send you back to school, discount on products. Now, when we dive in, they want you to provide exceptional customer service by meeting and exceeding customer expectation with their internal and external customer base. They want you to act as a providing product information and resolving any emerging problems that their customers might face with accuracy and efficient. Acknowledge and solve customer complaints. You go down a little bit further. You're going to handle high volume of inbound customers touch points via multiple channels like phone, email, web, chat, or social. And then you go down a little bit further, keep records of customers' interaction, transaction, comments, and complaints. Perform additional duties as assigned. Again, this job only requires a high school diploma or GED is required, technical certification or social degree preferred, 1+ years of customer service, hospitality, technical support, or related work experience is required. 2 to 5 years experience is preferred. And when you go down to the skills, they want you to know Microsoft Office Suite, including Outlook, Word, and Excel, excellent written and oral communication skills, being flexible, resolve conflicts, ability to respond to comments, common inquiries or complaints. And if this sounds like something that you're able to do, go ahead and apply immediately for these particular jobs. The great thing about this company, they are so believe in sending their employees to always educate themselves. They have an educational system to continue in college or pursue additional skills and further your career. And again, if this is something you want to do, you want to make sure that you go ahead and apply immediately. You can go up here and hit apply now. I always tell y'all to explore within the company and see what other jobs that they have available, because you're missing out when you do not explore within the company and see what other opportunities. Some of y'all may not be in the customer service, but if you scroll or search within the company, you may see something like claims. So always explore within the company and see what they have to offer. This is opportunity number 4. Now we're down to opportunity number 5 is with the company Allied. They're seeking medical claims processor to work from home. It is fully remote, full-time. The salary is between $19 and $21 an hour. Now, basically what you're going to be doing is processing a minimal of 1,200 medical, dental, and vision claims per week while maintaining quality goals. You're going to read and analyze, understand, and ensure compliance with clients' customized plans. We go down a little bit further. You're going to review pen and suspend claim reports to finalize all claim determination timely. Again, all these jobs that I gave you is it only requires a high school diploma. It says a high school graduate or equivalent required. It never mentioned associates, master's, bachelor's degree. So this is an opportunity where no degree is needed. And then experience is a minimum of 2 years of medical claims analysis experience, like Medicare, Medicaid does not count towards the experience required. Prior experience with a third-party administrator, TPA, is highly preferred. Applicant must have knowledge of CPT and ICD-10 coding. You must have strong analytical skills and knowledge of computer system. Demonstrate the desire to assist the team with exceeding all established goals. Prior experience with dental and vision processing is preferred but not required. So they're looking for communication, customer focus, accountability, function, technical job skills. And if this is something you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply immediately. All you need to do is go up here and hit this apply button, but also explore within the company and see what they have to offer. Now, I want to go and show you a free place where you can practice your typing test, because in just about all these job recs, it talks about data entry. There's a whole bunch of typing tests and data entry that you can practice, but I love officialtypingtest.com. 10 key is data entry. You can scroll down here. You can go to officialtypingtest.com. That information is in the YouTube description bar. You have a choice to do numbers and symbols or numbers only. And these are time. You can choose 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute. For the sake of the video, 1 minute. This is what it looks like. Okay. The test will not begin until you press the first key. If I go back and I say, I'm just interested in numbers only, I choose it. Look, it's just numbers, data entry to help you, keep your speed up. The test will not begin until you press the first key. Also, you can do paragraph testing. I can click on paragraph testing, typing test, and I can choose which, how long I want to practice. I'm going to choose 1 minute. And this is what the paragraph typing test. Again, the test will not begin until you press the first key. And it is free. It's no charge to you. So if I go to Google, it talks about knowing Microsoft. You can say Microsoft. You can just type in Microsoft 365 training. And you can go right here. This is all free. You can learn Outlook. You can learn OneDrive, PowerPoint, SharePoint, Microsoft Team, Access, If I go to PowerPoint, these are different videos that you can watch. If I want to learn intro to PowerPoint, look at these videos. Okay. All you have to do is pull a PowerPoint and you can walk yourself through. You can also Google, show me some videos of Microsoft or Excel, and there's tons of videos on YouTube. It's people that it's like literally 2 hours of training of Microsoft Excel, Excel, PowerPoint. So do your research and go out here and make it happen. Stop making excuses. There's a lot of things that are free, but unfortunately, some things you're gonna have to pay for. But again, this is something that's free. So when you go into an interview, you can sound like you know a lot. A lot of people go into these interviews and they just do a lot of research, like I'm showing you, and they go in and they win these jobs is because they look professional and they sound professional. So that's something you got to do. Okay. Now, I want to say, like I always say, if this video has been helpful thus far, I want you to hit that like button as well as leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be a part of the ride, you got to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can see what I have to offer each and every single day. Again, I'm giving you jobs that they will train you, they will teach you. You don't have to, regardless if you have experience or not, these companies are willing to take out time to train you. You just got to do your part. You got to get out here and apply for these jobs and make it happen. Stop making excuses. Stop just being double-minded. Don't disqualify yourself before you apply for these jobs. You got to let the company do it. You got to put in the work. Yes, when you look at that application, you're like, okay, it's a lot of work you got to do. Y'all got to learn how to use ChatGPT. AI is taking over a lot of things, you know, and you use these little platforms and make a lot of things very quickly, but you don't want to copy word for word. You want to put it in your own words so it can sound like it's coming from you. But there's different tools out here that can help you move very quickly in filling out these applications. So you got to speak life. I tell you all the time, because so many people I hear that I can't do it. Sometimes you be like, nobody's not going to give me an opportunity. Nobody's not going to hire me. I don't dress the part. I don't look the part. You're already speaking death over yourself. And remember, in the word of God, the power of the tongue determines life and death. And yes, I talk about God. You know, everybody has their own belief. Just because I believe in God, it don't mean I'm better than somebody that's not. But God loves us all the same, regardless if we believe or not. But I'm just saying, with him, you can do a lot. A lot of people have moved up. It's because they put God first in everything. You got to let him be your GPS, where he guides and direct you and tell you where you need to go, whether if it's going west, going south, going east, turning left, turning right. But you got to stop being a procrastinator. Too many of y'all procrastinator. You don't want to get into the game and make it happen. You sitting on the sideline. You got to get in the game and know what the game is when applying for these jobs, and learn that rejection is not the end of the world. No, don't mean no. It means next opportunity. When you walk down 2 or 3 doors, there's going to be one door that's going to be open. But you got to be ready. You got to put in the work. You got to get in there and take rejection. But again, it's not the end of the world. You just got to keep pushing. Well, you got to say, this job is not meant for me. God has an opportunity for you. You just got to keep applying every single day. Sometimes it takes 100 applications before you get a yes. But I believe God answers in 3 ways: yes, no, and wait. And sometimes we got to wait. There's an opportunity out there for you. Don't give up. Speak life over yourself, because the power of the tongue determines life and death. We're all running a race called the storms of life. And again, it doesn't matter in what lane you in, the first lane, the second lane, the third, fourth, the fifth, whatever the case may be. What matters is you didn't quit. You didn't give up. You ran your race with class, because you know at the end you're going to win. Get out here and grab your blessing. Get out here and apply for these jobs. Don't give up. Speak life over yourself. You got this. I've been praying for you, and I'm praying with you. Share this information with everyone you know that could benefit a real work from home job that goes out every single day. Share these videos on your social media platforms. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.